Andrea with the Buckeye Stitcher. This is gonna be a real short video. I don't even know if I'll post it, but I am testing out a mount for my phone, and it's the first one that's actually come the closest to actually working. So I'm gonna do a small section of this cross stitch just to see how this video goes. Let me zoom out here. So this is the one I was talking about, the one that I frogged out. I frogged everything out. It was like 94% done, and I took it all out because I know I can do better. And oh my God, yes, that was the greatest decision ever. Like, this is so much better than the first time. So let me go back in. I am going to do this little section up here. If I can get the screen recording. Well, I guess I could take a picture and put the picture in there, I guess. Yeah, so I'll put a picture in, actually. That would actually probably work. Actually, let me get the whole thing. Okay, so this... Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to stick that picture in there. So that's the section we're going to be working on. So yeah. So this is 14 count Ada, and this is the DMC variegated floss. There it is. And I have doubled it over for 2 strands. I've got my loop because a loop start, I mean, come on. Who's not doing the loop start at this point? Okay, so from this one, go up a little bit so I can see. Okay, so from this one, from here, we go down 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So let me come up here. I'm further away from my canvas than I'm usually used to, so please forgive me if I'm slow as I try to figure out how to do this. I was really hoping don't get me wrong, I love the Lowry. I'm so glad I bought it, but I was really hoping it wouldn't be as you know, jittery as it is, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's okay. All right, so I'm here. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoopsie, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to see. It's okay. This is probably not going to be permanent. I got to figure out how to set this up so that it will actually be, you know, good for filming. I'm not happy with this setup, but if it's gonna work for the moment, then I'll take it. But that's what this video is here to determine. There we go. Oh, I don't think I said, I am also using there it is. I'm also using a ballpoint needle. I don't know if you can see that. Where is it? There we go. If you can see that itty bitty ball on the end there. These are amazing, and if you've never tried a ball tip needle, get one. Try it. I'll put a link down below to where I got these on Amazon. They're kind of expensive. You get a pack of 2, so you get 2 needles, and they're like $10. So they are expensive, but I tell you, this is so much easier because you don't pierce the Ada, and you don't pierce your floss as easily because it's not sharp. It's a ball tip. So I love it. I will never stitch with anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, then we'll go back the other way. All right. So I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. It's a Saturday. One of my dogs just had surgery 3 days ago. Last Wednesday. He just had surgery. He got neutered, and he's actually doing really, really well. So, like 3 days out, and he's actually ready to like run and play, and I'm just like, dude, we got to slow down. But I'm so glad because, it means he's not in pain or not in that much pain, and so he wants to play, and he's eating really good, and it's just, I couldn't have asked for anything better, honestly. I'm always afraid. I've had a few dogs that have been real bad with recoveries, and so I'm always just a little bit scared when one of my dogs has to do it. Let me put this up just a little bit. Not that much. Nope, didn't mean to turn you either. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Okay, let's try this. Sorry. Oh, I moved my light, and that's not great. Oof. Hey. Okay, there we go. All right. So there's our first 8 done. You mark those off on Pattern Keeper. Okay. So let's do... So we're going to go 3... So 1, 2, come on, 3. All right, so starting at this third one. Okay, so there's that one. Come on. I always find my starting point first, and then I go back and count how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So 5, so that's 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4 and 5. So I'm trying to count really carefully because one of the reasons I frogged this out to start again was because I did have some counting errors. You know what? I'm going to jump down and do this one too. So I did have some counting errors, and I'm trying. So I'm trying not to do that this time. Obviously, I've already failed. Because these letters, and you probably can't even tell, but these letters, this was actually supposed to be one line up, but I shorted myself a row down here, so it jumped everything, so I had to put an extra row up here just to get everything to match. But honestly, I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks fine. So because I didn't notice it until after, and I didn't notice it until after I had ended a couple threads here, and then I'm like, why isn't this matching up? And that's why. And I'm just like, I am not, I do not want to frog all this out again. So I'm like, well, let me add a couple more things to the top and see how it goes. And actually, I think it looks just fine. My guess is probably you wouldn't have even noticed if I wouldn't have said anything. So I mean, you can still see that that's a P and that's an R. You can still see it says spring. So that's all that matters. All right, so we go 1 up. There it is. So here's this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another 5. But anyway, yes, so I hope everyone's doing well. That's basically what's been going on with me. It's just been so hot and humid the last couple weeks here in Ohio, and I'm over it. I am ready for fall. I do not like spring, or oh geez, spring. I love spring and fall. I do not like summer. If I had to rate the seasons in, best to least for me, it would probably be spring. I'm sorry. No. My favorite is fall. So it would probably go fall, spring, winter, and summer. So I do not like to be hot. I do not like to be cold either, but it's better to be, in my opinion, it's better to be cold than hot because you can always put on another layer. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we got this one down, and we do 3. So, yeah, I don't have great thermoregulation, so I get hot and cold very easily. Even in the summer, even in the summer I will have a jacket with me, because I may be really hot outside, but the minute I step inside, like step into a store or something, I may be absolutely freezing. So I always have a jacket with me, but yeah, I much prefer to be cold because then I can just bundle up and that'll be it. So, but yeah, we're just waiting for fall at this point. But yeah, tell me what you guys are up to. If you have any questions or comments or anything, leave them down below. When I do these kind of chat, whipping chats, I leave comments so I have something to talk about because I'm autistic and I'm not good at conversation. I'm not good at small talk. So, yeah. Oopsie. All right, let me do this. And that is, yeah. Wow, that only took like 10 minutes. Okay. I've never actually timed myself, so this will also be interesting. I did that one. I did not mark that off. Okay, so that was 25 stitches. I'm tempted to keep going. Let's keep going. Why not? Let me see if I can get you in closer. Let's see what that'll look like. Okay, let's try that, I guess. All right, so let's do the next section, which is right underneath all these. All right, so okay, so from here, we're just gonna go down 1. Oopsie, come on. And 2. So yeah, I do apologize that I started this without you guys. I technically didn't. I was stitching this as, not practice, but what is it called? I was testing this to test. I was stitching this to test. Oh my goodness. Camera setups, and so I do have this. I mean, I did film this, but yeah, I'm sorry you're not going to see it because the filming is just really bad. The angles are really off and everything. So hopefully this one will work at least for the moment until I can find a more permanent setup. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got to go 1 over and do 5. 1, 2. If I can get to the end of this thread, maybe I can even show you. I obviously start my thread from the front. You saw that with the loop start. And I usually end my thread at the on the top of the fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But full coverage, I will do that because it's easier to it's easier to end on the front with a full coverage, because, you know, oopsie, you're going to cover it up. So with a piece like this where it's not full coverage, I do flip my work. Now what I do is, when this one would get short, I'll show you, but I would just bring it up and I would just bring it up through here so it's out of the way. And then when I'm done stitching for the day, I will then flip it over and I will pull through all of the threads that I wanted to end that day, and I'll do them all at once. That way I'm not flipping my work all the time. Okay. So 5. Okay, so. But yeah, I'm so glad I decided to restart this, because this is looking so much better than it did, which is fine. I was hoping that would be the case, because this is the first cross stitch I've done in about 8 years. And so I was really kind of, while I was doing this, I was also trying to knock the rust off, because it's been a long time since I've stitched. And now that it's been about 3 months since I've been stitching again, I am getting back into the groove. I am so much better than I was 3 months ago. So I'm actually okay. I mean, yeah, it was horrible. It was like 94% done, and I'm just like, oh man, it was almost done. But honestly, I'm so glad I just decided to, I'm so glad I went through with taking it all out and redoing it, because this looks so much better. It looks so much better. It feels so much better. I had, not only did I have like miscountings and things and extra, I had miscountings, extra stitches, not enough stitches. But not only did I have that, but I also had a lot of loose stitches where where the tension wasn't great. So this is already so much better. There's no loose stitches so far. I'm trying my best not to make that happen. Let that happen. But yeah, I'm so happy with it. I'm usually not one to restart something. I usually just keep going, finish it out, see if I can make it work. But I'm glad I decided to restart this one, because it's gonna be so much better redoing it. And then, okay, so this one we go to the end of the line. I love having grids. I did this grid myself, as you can probably tell. It's horrible. But I would love to try the easy grid. I haven't yet. It looks really cool. It's expensive, but it looks really cool. So one day I will try the easy grid. But I usually grid. With that being said, I have done in my in my Flosstube, my finish was actually my first time ever without gridding, and it was interesting. It was both easier and harder than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, but I don't think I would want to do that for big pieces, but it was okay though. It was really okay. All right, so let's say I wanted to continue on with this, and I didn't want to turn my work yet. Not a problem. I just come up here, put this up here, and I just let it sit up there. Let me back out a little bit. There we go. I'd let it sit up there. And then when and I'd have them all, I would have all my, threads just kind of sitting up here waiting for me. And then when I was ready, when I was done for the day, I would take it. And because I have a Lowry now, it's real easy. I just unclip that and I spin it over and I lock it back into place and I move you guys down. Woo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why are you doing that? No. Maybe? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Might just have to cut those transitions out because I'm gonna give someone motion sickness. Oops. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to get my focus. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let me see if I can get it up a little tiny bit. Oof. Oh, come on. Okay. That's probably as good as I'm going to get it for right now. So, I do not bury, whoopsie, where are you? There you are. I do not bury my threads with my ball tip needle because this little ball actually can break off. However, I just recently got these off of Amazon as well, and it's a needle. It's very sharp, but it's a needle that has a little, oopsie, sorry. It has a little nylon loop at the end, and it comes in a set of 3. This one is blue. There's also yellow and red, I think. And I wasn't sure if this was going to work, but it works beautifully for burying threads. So I'm going to pull this back here, and I'm going to start burying it. Yeah, we'll go that way. So this, I hope you can see, but this needle, there we go. This needle has a kind of a weird tip to it. It's like beveled. So when I use this needle, I have found that it's easier to put the open side, put the beveled side down on the fabric. I found that works a little bit better. It doesn't pierce the Aida as easily. Oopsie, come on. Okay. So, I was going to go this way, but I don't know if I want to go that way. Yeah, I guess it'll be all right. Okay, so since I'm really close to the edge there, that's fine though. All right, so I have my needle under those stitches, and shoot, where did it go? Oh boy. Hold on. Just a moment, please. I am missing a very important, there it is. Very important component of this. Okay, there we go. All right. Tweezers. So I'm going to put these tweezers in here. Grab, oopsie. This is kind of the fiddly part, but go in through here. Grab these 2. Let go, let go, let go. Pull those through. And I did not get them. Darn it. Okay. It's really hard to see. I wish the nylon was easier to see. I wish it was darker or thicker. I understand why it's not, but I wish it was because it's just really hard to see. So let's try this again. So we'll pull. Did I get it? No, I don't think I did. Darn it. Okay, one last time. Come on. Oof, there we go. I got it that time. All right, and then we just pull it through. And there you go. I swear it goes, it's usually easier than that. I'm just trying to do this first time recording, so. And then, come come on. There we go. Let me bury it under a few stitches going this way. Okay, so I've got my loop right here. Grab that, pull it through, and pull it through. And, whoopsie, I dropped my thing on the floor. That's okay. Then I take my scissors. I just got these are so pretty. I take my scissors, I pull, there we go. I pull that tight and snip, and there we go. Nothing there. So let me put my scissors away. Oof, there we go. All right, so this is, yeah, this was, proof of concept, basically, to see if this works and if I like it and blah, 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 blah. So let me know what you guys think if I post this. If not posting this, then you're not hearing any of this. But if I do post this, let me know what you guys think. If you have any, oh my gosh, if you have any comments on, you know, how to make this better, or if you have, what's the word? Suggestions. There we go. Or if you have suggestions for like equipment or phone mounts or anything like that, that would make this would make this better. I would truly appreciate it, because I'm just trying to go through all the mounts on Amazon until I find one that works. And this is the one that has worked the best so far. So that is all I'm going to do, though. Like I said, real short video, because I just wanted a proof of concept kind of thing, to see how this would work. And yeah, but hopefully this or something else will work soon. And I will be able to do more Stitch With Me's, and hopefully some lives eventually. So I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching!